This is Miss Carson. Mary Carson is my name. I wanted to do a brief introduction for you guys, just to kind of introduce you to the course and kind of let you know a little bit about myself and kind of walk you through the course a little bit. So this is Math 171-51. It is an all online math course, pre-calculus algebra. We will be using a book, but it is not an OER. Technically, it is technically. If you are a high school student and you're already in high school class, most of the teachers have the book already. This is what it looks like. Let me show you. It looks like this. If you are not a high school student and you want the book, you really can get by without the book. If you want the book, let me know and I can get it for you. We have a bunch of copies here at Martin. Some people also you can get them online really cheap for like $15, but I have several copies and our other math teacher also has several copies. So if you want the book and will find it useful, then just let me know, reach out to me. And we can get you a copy of the book. The high schools should already have it, but you really can get by without having the book. I'm going to go ahead and share. So we're using Teams now this year instead of Zoom. So it's going to be a little different for me for videos and stuff, but I'm going to share the screen and select tab. I want to share. All right, so you should be seeing the course up here. When you log into Moodle, this is what it'll look like. This is the Start Here section. Your course announcements will be listed here. Your mandatory enrollment assignment is due on August 27th, so you guys need to make sure you go ahead and complete that. If it is not done by August 27th, you will be withdrawn from the course. So just make sure that is done. Course evaluation is always done at the end of the semester. And then I have a little welcome here. Just make sure you read over that. Your syllabus is posted, instructor interaction plan, and then also the outline for the course. So let me just talk about real quick myself, and then we'll kind of walk through some of these things. I have been teaching here at Martin for almost 10 years. I've taught a variety of courses, Math 143, which is like a quantitative literacy course. Of course, Math 171, Math 172, which is the trig course. I've done the statistics class, a developmental math class, Math 110. So I've done a variety of the courses. I taught for 5 years at North Pitt High School before coming here. And I live in Bethel. From the Belvoir area in Pitt County, northern Pitt County, and then moved to Bethel when I got married, and married to a farmer. And we have 3 children. I have 2 girls, 9, 6, and then a little boy who's 2. And the girls are in school in 4th grade and 1st grade. So I'm very busy outside of work. But I do check my email. Like I said, I check my email daily. So if you guys, ever need to get in contact with me, email is the quickest way to reach me, usually. We live really in Martin County, on the outskirts of Bethel in the country. And so I had to have a Martin County address. I have really enjoyed working here, and I'm excited to start a new semester with you guys. So looking at this, you can take a look at the syllabus. I'll pull that up and quickly walk you guys through it. So this is what your syllabus looks like. I'm available for office hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 12, and then Tuesday, Thursday. I forgot this is not updated. From 8 to 10. But anytime you guys email me and you want to come. I usually do leave the office by 2:30, Monday through Thursdays, and here on Fridays from 8 to 12. So we can set up a time to meet anytime really. The only thing is I have a class from 10 to 11 on Tuesday, Thursday. So that's really the only, and sometimes I have some meetings, but here's a course description. Gosh, I didn't take this out either. This is not a summer class, so I need to fix that. I thought I had updated everything, but here's your student learning outcomes for the course, learning and teaching methods, where this is mainly a lecture course. We do some student discussion. There is an outside reading assignment. And then we will also be doing, I'm going to be adding in, so you'll have weekly quizzes, and then you're going to have about 3 exams that I'll be giving. It's going to be in Moodle for that. So your assessment method is going to be your quizzes, your discussions, your exams, and then your final exam, which will be 4 quizzes. So your quizzes and discussions will be about 60% of your average. Your exams are going to be 20%, and then your final exam. So again, it says it's required, but it's really not a required textbook. If you're a high school student, you should already have the book at your high school. If you're a traditional student or you need a copy of this book, please let me know. I have several copies. Supplemental resources, we're going to be using Moodle. There's YouTube videos. Khan Academy is another great website for different topics. Graphing calculator. Most of the high schools have a graphing calculator, but if you need one, we do have some on hand here on campus that we'll be able to check out. And then also the library is another great resource. We're going to be on a grading policy of 10-point scale. I'm on a 10-point scale, and this is kind of an overview. And this is not correct either. I'm going to have to fix this, which I'm going to show you the actual outline. So just, this is not correct. I thought I had switched this for my summer. I mean, this was in my summer class, and I had forgot to fix it. So the attendance policy is listed here. You guys have weekly assignments, so as long as you get your assignments turned in on time, there shouldn't be a problem. If you email me and you say, oh, my power went out, you know, Wednesday night, I wasn't able to get it turned in, I'm going to usually say, well, you had a week to turn it in, so don't wait until the last second to get it turned in. So unless there's some kind of documentation that I can see. Obviously, there are some extenuating circumstances if you're in the hospital or a death in family or something like that. But here's our communicable disease policy. We have an open door statement, disability statement, AI statements. You guys can read over that. Cheating policy, plagiarism, and then, like I said, the late work. There's just no reason for late work because you guys have a week to turn things in. So, I don't really do, excuse me, extra credit. Technology, you need to be able to access internet, Microsoft Office. And then there is a grade appeal policy at the end. And if you have any issues with me, please reach out to me first with your issues before calling someone else. And then you can reach out to Mr. Price, who's our department chair. Our instructor interaction plan just kind of goes over how you guys can expect, what you can expect from me. And then this is the correct outline, which I will fix in. It kind of goes over exactly what the plan is for our course. So look over that. Excuse me. Look over that and let me know if you have any questions. Now, week 1 will be our first week, and it's going to be due on August 26th. So that's the day before your mandatory enrollment assignment. Week 1 will be covering these objectives, and then it's going to be this page 40 through 49 in your book. I have a R4 folder, and then you have an introduction form that you guys need to make sure you fill out. Again, your discussions and your forms are graded, so you need to make sure you complete them. And then your first quiz. And so that's kind of be the routine for the course is you'll have weekly assignments, usually some quizzes, a discussion. You don't always have a discussion. And then, like I said, you'll have 3 test exams. Usually they're after the chapter is over. Excuse me. And that's pretty much the layout of the course. If you have issues with anything, please just reach out to me, and I'll be happy to work with you guys or do a quick video on something to help you. Um, and that's about it. So again, reach out to me if you have any questions, and I look forward to working with each of you guys.